Alright, audio test, audio test. Let me make sure that this is all good. So we're good to go with that. Alrighty, let's go get the advertisements up real quick. Alright, give me a second, I'll get this started up. Is the audio alright too? If anyone's here yet?
Yo, are we live chat?
We're live. Don't say anything stupid. I'm just...
You really think I'm gonna say something stupid?
I don't know. You've said maybe a few wild things before, but...
I don't say anything. What are you talking about? I mean, I don't know about being in the incorporated VC, because there are other people, but I never say anything weird, so.
That's kind of true. Maybe every once in a while, but not as bad as...
Take two.
Oh, is that determined? Wait. Wait, where am I hearing it? Wait, is that a soundboard?
No, he joined and left.
Oh, I can't hear it for some reason. Let's see, I have like 2 more servers to post this in and then I'll get started. Here, I could post on my alts, but too lazy to do that.
So why are you doing an updated version? Oh my god, this one has more.
Yeah, 471 compared to 380. It's because the last stream got copyrighted and yeah.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
It's kind of unfortunate. Plus, there was a couple of people I missed anyways, so. Colin, you're
Fair
on
enough.
the list, alright. Let's see.
Is the tier list read out?
Also, is the music like too loud or is it just fine?
It's fine.
Okay, perfect. And I made sure to get copyright-free music this time. So we don't have another takedown. That'd be very bad.
Alright.
Wow, I'm in a lot of servers. Okay.
And this one isn't at 12 a.m.
Yeah, I'm PST, so for everyone that was EST, it was like pushing into 12 a.m. So I made sure to do it earlier. Now I just gotta get my stream up on my phone because I'm poor and don't have 2 monitors, so I can actually see the comments. Righty. Let's get this started. First off, we're gonna have Dareth. Dareth was always a decent contractors player. I already rated him A before. Definitely deserves A. Jude. I would put him in F, but since he religiously practiced rat spots in every single map in Pavlov, I'm gonna give him a D. So he wins extra rounds with that. He's got it cracked with the rat spots. Logan, at his prime, he was definitely A in Pavlov Shack, but I'm gonna give him B because Pavlov Shack is kind of underdeveloped in terms of its skill level. MF Domed, I'd give him a lower B. He was definitely good when he played Shack, but he definitely fell through the skill ceiling. He's also Icon's brother, so cool fact about him. Shimi, F tier. He's never really good at video games. He's a cool person though. Alan, definitely B tier. One of the best pistol players on the planet. That dude he practiced them religiously. He was pretty cracked with them. JSM, first wood player in Pavlov Shack matchmaking. He's gotta go.
Great.
DBR, probably C tier. Only really had decent aim. Could never really move that well. Chick, definitely B tier. He's not the best shooter, but since he's an IGL for Slaughterhouse, that gives him the pass. Don, D tier. I don't understand. He has like 700 matchmaking games and he still hasn't improved. I just don't get it. Misty, Eclipse player. Terrible.
What are you doing?
What? I'm doing the.
And if you're doing this tier list is in everyone's peak skill, right? Not like current skill.
Their peak and their peak compared to the current skill level.
Why is there moving? Why is moving here?
Look who else is here, dude. I have every person on the planet right now. I think I could give
at the bottom.
Here. I don't know if I should though.
You should just do all the Acer players.
The Acer players are on here. I don't know where though. They're just kind of all over the place. But Taquito, so basically, it's their prime skill compared to the skill level of today. So like, for example, that would be like, Chill Step in his prime in 2020 would have been S star, but because the players improved for Pavlov in like 2023, it kind of moved him down to S because more players improved.
Can you like come back?
No.
So that's pretty much how it's gonna be ranked.
Darkmoon.
Yeah,
Was Darkmoon good at that?
Darkmoon's a really good player, and from what I know, he's cracked at Hyper Dash as well.
At Vale, yes, I would consider him the second best on D. Second to Rekko.
Wait, you're lagging.
Rekko's cracked. He definitely deserves higher S, but I want.
Lumi, you're the lag.
Last time,
Taquito.
No, he was like,
I'd put Mike
he was
B tier as well.
really bad.
He's got.
But
really
I know
good
he's
aim,
gotten a
just
lot
never
better.
Seen him execute it that well. Lumi, be quiet. Stop yapping.
Have you seen the finalist skin, Taquito?
Yep.
It's fire.
point being here, just don't talk.
I'll put Mike in
unless I
a
want your
honestly.
opinions, or I'm gonna go to a different VC.
F you.
Specifically you, Lumi. Be quiet. Asunin. C tier. Somehow bagged Neuro. I don't know how she did that. Kind of insane. Diligent. Easily A tier. At his prime, he was definitely the best Shaq player, and then second best Shaq player when Icon took over. Even while he didn't play, he just played in league games and he was still built different. Quicksaber is really mid, honestly. He kind of just gets carried over to rect rosters because he's friends with Basil. Physics, bad. Even for a Shaq player, he was still really low. Q, mid rogue player, not even mid, lower than mid. Just the average run around, jiggle, and shoot people. Mini was definitely one of the better Pav players, kind of up there. He wasn't exactly A tier, but he was just up there. Cerberus, also B tier. Got a lot of B tiers going on right now. Good contractors player. Tries to outfrag me anytime we play in pubs. Cool dude. Timos, I'd put Timos in C tier. He has good flick ups. He kind of got carried on to mages because he was brothers, or his Timos's brother, not Timos, Leo's brother. Can't even speak. Kuwu. From what I know, I would put him in B tier, possibly A tier, but I never got to play with him. Unfortunately, he passed away, so rest in peace, Kuwu. Great 50 cal player though, from what I know, and from what I've heard, he was second, first best to Basil, so. That says a lot. Deadshot, mid contractors player, if I'm gonna be honest. Same thing as most of the other mid contractors. Run around, get an engagement, jiggle, nothing special. T-Rex, he was good back in like earlier seasons, but as skill evolved, he sort of fell off. Good bet, easy A tier. Definitely, he's not as good as Darkmoon at Vale, and from what I know, he's not like outstandingly good at what is it? He plays Rec Room. I don't think he plays Hyper Dash.
No, in Rec Room he was considered. I'm pretty sure he would be one of the best ever to play paintball. Even currently, like I don't think anyone currently comes close to his skill, other than Koala. But he was one of the best in paintball.
See, this is why I have you in BC. You got good opinions on these guys. Jared, F tier, kind of just
non-contracted Pavlov players.
Oh yeah, no, I can do all the contractors and Pav players. Sort of those other players I'm gonna need help with. And Hotline can do some of the Breachers players I have on here. Kraken, I'd say he was an A tier team player, but B tier skill overall. He wasn't necessarily all that good. He was really good with the Deagle. That was kind of his specialty, was the Deagle. But, who's this? This is Ginge. I never really got to see Ginge play, only in scrims. Somehow bagged Chill Step though, so that's a huge W. I'll put in C tier also. Unfortunately, never got to see him play that much because Jabberwocky didn't play for higher tier seasons. Jedi Milo. I'll put him in D tier. I put him in F tier. He wasn't happy about that. I saw a couple of his, saw some of his gameplay. He deserves to go up a bit. He's not anything special though. Slinger though goes in F tier. Through so many of my matchmaking games, it was insane. This is Junior, right? I mean, Junior's improved. He used to be. I'd put him in F star. Like if this was a couple months ago, that he was so bad at Vale and Breachers, but he actually got a lot better. He can definitely sit in D tier. Brian from Family Guy. I'd put him as a C tier for Shaq. Definitely kind of a midder Shaq player. He's been doing good in matchmaking. He did pretty good when I played a pistol tournament with him. Hotline, you get an easy S. Upper S probably. And if you get better at Breachers, I would probably put you in S star. Same with Determined.
You don't think he's good at Breachers?
No, I think he's great at Breachers. I just think that like being like the solo best at Breachers doesn't really deserve S star yet because of like how the skill ceiling is for it. Cyclivia. C tier. Forgot how good his flick-ups were. Pretty funny dude. Blasts music in pub lobbies, so you always know where he's at. Boger. Actual bot in both Vale and Pavlov. Thief. Easy S tier. Carried Vortex in the Miami Vale Major and in Pavlov. I'm pretty sure he got like the most kills out of everyone in the major. And then Neuro got highest KD out of everybody. Kiwi. Easy A tier. Very great player. In Pavlov, Vale, any game he touches, Kiwi has always been like, never like the best, but like consistently able to play at top level. Just any game he touches. Messiah Penguin. He was the captain of Arctic, so I don't really know how good he was other than when he played in Shaq, so I will give him C. I do know he was a good IGL though. He was definitely a B or A tier IGL. Omi, easy S tier. No doubt about it. Some of the greatest aim in VR, one of the best freehanders. Doesn't use V-Stock, it still cracks people's heads open. Thea, Eclipse player, F tier. Was never all that good. Muffin, I mean, mid-breachers player. I don't really think he was that good. I know he got better, so I don't know if I should put him in B tier, but he's honestly been kind of mid when I played with him. He used to be terrible, so at least he got better. Hudson, easy S tier. Mainly because of his aim is A tier in Pavlov already, but his IGLing skills, him being global elite in CSGO, he was such a great teammate to have because he just knew what the enemy would do every single round. And plus, he went to CSGO LANs in like 2008, so he's got that going for him. He was just a Chad. And has a great mustache. Rabbit, I'd put him in B tier. He was definitely pretty good, but he was not really C tier, not really A tier. He was kind of just one of the more decent Pav players. Wick would also go in B tier. He was really good at Shaq. He had a really interesting playstyle. Well, early on, he was one of the best early on players because of how fast he got good at the game. He got fast, crazy good. Mad, I never really got to see Mad play too much, but I know he was fairly decent at Breachers. Not all too good. Quick. As much as he baits, he does deserve B tier. He does have some pretty good freehand and can IGL decently well. Which one this is? Prof. We'll definitely put Prof in A tier. Good jump shots, good nades, but not a fan of him because he is on Rogue, and nobody really likes Rogue. Who's this? This is Sidwolf. He has like 80,000 kills in a single Pavlov server that he grinds every day and has like 4,000 hours. He's one of the people who got closer to learning how to do my spray pattern in Pavlov, so I'll give him that. I'll keep him away from F tier, but he's still a pub player nonetheless. This is... His name starts with tier something. All I know is he's not that good at Pavlov, so F tier. Gatto... Honestly, Gatto's aim is kind of insane, but he just can't really execute it that well in Pavlov, so I'll give him B tier. Chuma, easily S+. Had the best aim in Pavlov. 4,500 hours, playing since 2018. Actual demon at the game. His skill was as far above as everyone else, same as Vision, but Vision was just slightly better than him. Always more consistent. Chawi, easily S tier. Never really, he could be S+ tier if he just like, I feel like he has S+ aim, but he's just never executed it well enough in any of the games he played to like kind of deserve it for himself. But he still is definitely one of the best stock players on the planet. Not really sure about how he performed in Onward, but I do know he performs very well in other games. I forgot which rogue player this. Which one with the green profile picture? I don't know, but I remember putting him in D. Sorry, whoever that was, I kind of forgot. 2B. I don't know how this dude's on VR Mafia. Really mid. Fibros. At his prime in Shaq, he was easily an S tier Shaq player, but that was like 3 years ago, back when none of the Shaq players knew how to play. And I'm pretty sure he came from PC, so he had that going for him. But he definitely fell off and stopped playing. Did I already put Domed on here? Wait. Wait, there's two different people with this profile picture, but I forgot who the other guy was. Oh, they have the same profile picture. That's unfortunate. I'll have to put him in unidentified. Because this one's domed, and this guy was somebody else, but I forgot. Logic Hound? From what I know, he had some of the best AK aim while he was at his prime, but he kind of fell off, so I'm gonna have to put him in B tier. Beagle, mid. Cares. Cares wasn't that bad, if I'm gonna be honest. He was definitely in the upper of Shaq, so I will give him B tier. I don't know if he like fell off, how good he got, because he stopped playing at some point, so I don't really know what his skill level is anymore. TBG Dog, we don't talk about him. He said some wild things, especially around minors, which yeah. Demon, C tier. He has good aim, but the problem is he is so carried by his mini teleports and his terrible packet loss that it was crazy. I don't know. I hate fighting this guy. He actually teleports around so bad. I don't even know why he's allowed in league. Walk, B tier. Wasn't honestly too good at Pav. Came from EU side, so was it definitely a bit more on the lower side. Nilix, F tier. I don't know why Champions League ever decided this guy should be a league manager. The dude was a league manager for like 2 months, banned me, made a bunch of stupid rules, and then left without doing anything. This guy, he just did nothing but bad things. Kartal, I remember putting him in B tier. He definitely deserves B tier. For a Shaq player who doesn't use V-Stock, he has some really good aim. And he got good definitely really fast. Gaijin never really got too good, honestly. He was like decent at Veil, but he has a good mindset to improve. Kirby Dog, he has very fast adapting abilities, especially coming from Gun Raiders. I know he was on the best Gun Raiders team, and he adapted to Veil and pretty fast, and he was pretty good at Breacher, so. Ikasus, terrible at VR, played for Thigh High Killers, somehow lost a 4v5 against Rekt, even in Pavlov, where if you're in a 4v5, you shouldn't lose. Dissertory, I don't really know how good Dissertory was. I know he played Pavlov, and in Pavlov he was sort of just mid. Probably DC tier. If someone in chat knows like what games he played, I'll definitely take your opinion on it. Neuro, do you always have to call me Chodiak anytime you join one of my streams? Alright, Clev, there's a reason for Chuma being up there. Like, listen, S+, it's my rating. In my opinion, S+ is people who are at like the top of their game. Like, they don't have to be at the top of any other game, but they have to be at the top of their game and so far above the skill ceiling that they definitely deserve to be put there, because Chuma was untouchable in EU. Like, actually untouchable. There was not a single other person in EU that was close to him. And even in NA, the only person who was equal to him were me and Vision. Good one, Myriad player. Crispin, honestly, Crispin's not that good. He single fires with the AK still for some reason, so I'm not sure why he does that. Jordan, A tier, easily. Definitely really good at contractors. Has some crazy aim. Tan. Dude, Tan fell off hard. I will still put him in B tier, but his Shaq skills, he was definitely A in Shaq before he fell off, and kind of the entire Pavlov Shaq scene got a lot better. More people learn controller stacking and all that. Rogue. B tier, honestly, was good at mid at Pavlov, but I know Rogue was pretty good at Veil, because they were on Psychosis, or So no, they were on Psychosis. I think. I might be wrong about that. Lurf, easy A tier. He's crazy. Insane freehand, or not freehand, insane controller stack skills, just like every other Vortex player. Like, I'm pretty sure like every Vortex player except for Yellow Hat and Sumachi controller stacked. And they do it in other games as well. But Lurf is pretty insane. He's insanely fast as well. Lagonzo. Oh, this dude's trash. I'm gonna just put him in F star. He does not deserve anything better. Beast. Wasn't like terribly bad at Pavlov, but was pretty good. Even though they only played in the APJ servers. Kamoli. S tier for sure. The guy who went through 14 index RMAs just because his wiggle and Pavlov was so good. I mean, he was crazy, and no V-stock either. This dude was a mechanical genius, from what I know. He was great. Gun Hunter was pretty mid. Had really good aim, but honestly didn't have much beyond that. Let's see, Skylark. Just know, this dude is the most schizophrenic Pavlov player in the entire world. I don't know how you have 11,000 hours on the game and you still aren't in like the top 100. That's just wild. And yeah, still really schizophrenic. He's kind of just, I don't know what he's on. Wes, B tier. I think he's A tier at contractors, but he kind of has a really specific skill set to his game, so I will put him in B tier. Meta Lion, definitely A tier, upper A tier, not exactly S tier, but he's really good, other than the fact that he calls me a cheater and vote kicks me from his lobbies every time I join them. Average contractors player. Cooley, S tier for sure. Widely debated to be number 4 in Pavlov, from what I know. Definitely had really good aim and extremely good game sense. But he never really touched any other game other than Veil, and I know he wasn't too good at Veil, other than his game sense, really. Easy Rocket. Easy Rocket's kind of mid. I'd put him at B tier. He had really good controller stacking, but not too much other than that. Reezer. Kind of same thing as Easy Rocket, just one of the more better EU players, but honestly not that good. Flargoose, probably B tier as well. I never played with Flargoose. I know he was definitely in the upper tier of players. I wouldn't really put him at A tier though. You're going in F star. John Lasagna, bro, he threw so many of my matchmaking games as well. I don't know how that guy's a real human. Invalid Link. At least better than John Lasagna. Maybe D tier, because I will put you in D tier because you listened to me in that pistol tournament, and that's why we won, because you actually listened to my IGLing. Winterwolf, definitely B tier. Played for Legion. He had a really good deagle shot. I'm pretty sure he also freehanded with no V-stock. He was kind of cracked. He had really good flashes as well. For a Shaq player, he had pretty good game sense and good utility usage. 6ix9ine, probably B tier. Also played. He played Vibloom along with Winterwolf, so he was also pretty good. Who's this? This is... I forgot who this was. I'll have to look at VRML later. Kesha, honestly, was never that good at Pav, so... Kenenji, I never got to see Kenenji play, but I do know that he was still a pretty good player. He played for Rect for, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 seasons. So I don't really know too much about him. And they were late, like early on seasons. Alizon, C tier. Good shot. Somehow. I don't know how, but it's really good flick ups, but that's about it. Not much other than that. Nebula, good dual revolver user, but honestly, not that good outside of that. I'm pretty sure I've 1v1 them before. Lumpy, F tier. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but there are so many, like, all the people who use the FAL with a suppressor and contractors are all, like, old 40-year-old men. I don't get it. I've not met a single person that's not an old 40-year-old person that uses the FAL. Like, him, Bono, I know there's this other person too. There's 2 other people, but I can't name them off the top of my head right now. Ashton. I don't know if I should put him in B or A tier. I think I'll put him in A tier. He's got a really good freehand and really good pistol aim, but he doesn't execute it all that well. Let's see. Saul Goodman. Probably S star in his prime. Probably S tier right now, but due to the fact he's a terrible lawyer, I'm gonna have to put him in subhuman. He has not gotten me unbanned from any leagues yet. Ben, definitely one of the better aimers on Shaq. Tried to learn a lot of, he learned a lot from me. Tried to practice the spray patterns, but he never really got too good at them. I know I've seen his footage, he got decent with them. But Ben's he's a decent Shaq player. Dutchman, A tier for sure. He got really good at contractors, but that's because he has 8,000 games. He carried in the finals against Rogue Alpha, but definitely not deserving of S tier. Beanstalk, easy S tier. Literally, like the Mexican moist critical. That's the only way to describe him, a Mexican moist critical. Probably one of like the greatest players in PAV ever. Definitely lower top 10, probably top 7 to 10 in my opinion. Insane aim and speed, but he kind of just got overshadowed. Echo, I'll put him B tier. I put him C tier last time, but I remembered he was a decent IGL and had some very good game sense on Shaq. The only problem was he freehanded on Shaq with pretty bad aim, so definitely not A tier. GV, easy S tier. Cracked it every game he's touched, easily, and crazy at Veil. One of the best stock players I've seen so far. Castle. Do I put Castle at B or A tier? Because for Veil,
Castle would be above an A because in Hyperdash he was one of the greatest.
Hyperdash, yeah. In Veil, he's B tier. He's not too special in Veil. I usually kill him pretty easily. But yeah, if he's knowing he's on D for Hyperdash, he's definitely gonna get an A. Boss, definitely a tier player for Apex in terms of support, but he doesn't have the best gun skills. He's like one of the best support players you could have. He's pretty much the bomb carrier of contractors, but he kind of just sits on points, and he knows exactly where to sit on a point and make sure it's captured for his team. Wendell, mid, honestly, below mid at PAV. Was never really that good. Cam, pretty sure he just he freehanded without V-stock, or no, he freehanded without V-stock. Got really nerfed after the faction weapons update. Chalk. He was one of my first teammates. Actually, my first teammate on the VR Esports team for Nova. He wasn't all too special though. He was a decent player. We were the best silver team before I left them for Wrecked because I got poached, like a good player does. S tier, Japham, easily. Actual laser beam, dude freehanded and learned he learned like 20 bullets of the recoil pattern with freehand, which I don't even think I would suffer myself to do that. Pan, probably upper A tier, very good at Veil, but all I've really seen is his Veil skill, but for sure A tier at Veil. Pretty fast, good drop shots, really good pistol player too. Mr. X, or not Mr. X, this is just X. Definitely B tier. I didn't get to see him play all too much, but he was definitely a good Pavlov player. Pretty sure he won one of the earlier finals on Thinking. I'm pretty sure he wasn't on Thinking. He was on a Voltron list, I think. Okay, I'm gonna take this time to read chat because chat is on fire right now. 46 viewers right now. It's kind of crazy. Boss gave birth to Neuro, so put him in S+. That's some good reasoning. Because his bloodline is cracked, I will put Boss in A tier. Just because, like, his bloodline is absolutely cracked. Gave birth to One Bullet as well, who's good at PC games but not good at VR. And then Neuro's good at VR but not good at PC games. Sorrento, easy A tier. I know he was really good at Vale, but well, that's the only really game I know him from. But he is good at Vale. Fluffy, B tier. Literally the exact same playstyle as Cam, just wide swing, freehand while aiming down the barrel of your M4. Also got nerfed by faction weapons because he's forced to use an AK or Galil. Galil is a nerfed M4, so yeah. Driver. Driver's honestly, he's always kind of been an easy kill. He's old, kind of one of the slower players, plays more tactical. Never had that good of aim. Kind of free low. Sergeant Swag. D tier aim, but I will put him in C because of his nades. He's an amazing nade player. Featherith, B tier, enough said. Quimbert, we'll put him in F tier. He kind of was never really good at Pav, even though he has a ton of hours, and I know he practices quite a bit. Is unfortunate. Crossa, we'll put him with Sidwolf. He is a pub player, and the only reason he's on this list is because one of the players from one of the Pavlov servers gave me a link to a tool that let me grab any Discord person's profile picture, so it made this a lot easier. Ashton, probably, he was same tier as Chalk for sure. Also played for Nova with me way back in 2022. Fortunately, kind of left their team, so skill issue on my end. South Crayfish, good aim, terrible game sense, just kind of good aim with the AK. Not much else. I don't think he plays anymore other than official matches. I know he plays for Slaughterhouse. Rybread, dude got banned and was terrible, and then made an alt to ask about his ban. He just had 0 brain cells. Evil Pancake, easily S tier. Like, from Vale alone, that put him at A tier, but his other skills at Hyperdash definitely put him at S. Okay, why is Skylark yapping in my chat? Mods, ban him. Wait, I can ban him myself.
Not only Hyperdash, he's also like top 5 in Rec Room Paintball as well.
Oh, he played Rec Room too? Okay, yeah, definitely S tier.
Yeah.
Also, chat, I freed you guys from Skylark. He does not need to be yapping in my chat. As I told you, he is very schizophrenic. He definitely deserves to be timed out. Gray, fast Vale player. He adapted really fast to Pavlov and got really good at Pavlov pretty quick. He was also there to see, I don't know if it was Miller or Astro. I'm pretty sure he was there on my team to see Astro use cheats. Oh no, he was on the opposite team. Eros, honestly, I kill him a lot, but in contractors, but knowing he was on Rogue Alpha, he's not too bad. He definitely can hit some shots. He'd be lower A for sure. Dylan, B tier, honestly. Only really good at Breachers, wasn't too good at Vale or X8. Deuce, oh, easy S tier. Insane stock aim, carries CC for the most part, and a really smart player. For a game like Vale, he takes really quick notice of a lot of audio and stuff that not even I, with like my Pavlov game sense, have taken notice of. Like, there's been multiple times where I've like touched my gun against a wall and this dude would just swing me. Just the weirdest ways possible. Or sometimes he would just like swing me perfectly anytime I play against him. Even without audio sometimes, just straight up game sense. Oh, this was a Shaq player, but I forgot who it was. I'm gonna have to look later. Extracted. Upper C tier. Wasn't all that good at Pavlov Shaq. Played for Divine, but he was kind of just a basic gold player. Never really had any special skills. Azzy. I would put Azzy with Gun Hunter. There, you can be together. Actually, you know what? I hate furries, you can't be together. Randolph, D tier. Kind of just free-handed with decent aim and swung corners. More of a nerfed version of Potato and Cam. Which SKS guy? Oh, Tactical Dab. Terrible. You know, I'm putting him F-star just because I hate whenever he says his signature voice line. I don't even want to repeat it. It's so cringe. Grass Ninja, F. Cool dude, though. Cool dude. But wasn't really too get Pav. Okay, so gotta rechat real quick. Alright. Dowell, easy S tier. Had insane aim for a freehander, and was a great IGL. A very, very good IGL. Nova. Probably C tier. He was a very fast movement player, though. He had a really fast reaction time. But his hands were... When I saw his clips, his hands were just way too shaky, and he moved way too fast to be inconsistent. That's kind of a problem with a lot of players who try to play movement. Like, if you watch a player like Chuma, for example, he plays, like, movement and precision perfectly. It's beautiful to watch. Same with, like, Vision, too. They're both, like, perfect players. Endless Pit was never that good at Pav. I grinded him out on whatever site he played. Rig, D tier, but because he is incredibly annoying, I'm gonna put him in F tier. Nobody likes to play with Rig. Salty had really good aim. He had some crazy headshots on me for the few times he played MM with me. Played for Voltron list, or my waifu list. Was definitely decent. Pilgrim, mid, really hates me because I trash talk him a bunch. I love making contractors players mad. Ruby was terrible, or Ruby Rude, not the other Ruby. The other Ruby's somewhere on this list, and you already know where they're going. Blue 4, I hate his voice, but I have to give it to him. He's decent at Veil. Just semi-decent. Ooh, good aim, terrible game sense, and plays too much movement and ego swinging. I will give him B tier. The times I played against him, I crushed him inwards. Yeah, I will check DMs once I'm done with the, when I'm done with this list, I will add anyone who's DM'd me their profile picture and some clips if I don't know you onto the list. Theodore, B tier. I never really got to play with him, but I do know that he was definitely one of the more decent Pav players. Fizz. Fizz is pretty good. He has really good aim, so I will put him in B tier. Could put him in A tier. I think he's just or so lower B. %95 accurate, 5% Kodiak bias to furries. That is true. There's a slight bit of bias in here, just slightly. Try hard. Always been a good player. Was a good Shaq player. I don't know if he still plays Shaq anymore, but I know he switched to Breachers. Was also pretty good at X8, though he was our bench warmer. Mist, honestly, I'm gonna put him in D. He used to be F star, but he got a lot better when he first played. This dude was terrible. He was complete freelo. Summer, one of the Shaq players I'm training right now. I will put him in C tier. He's pretty average. For his skill level, he does do pretty good against me in 1v1s. I usually double his score, which is still quite a lot, but he still gets pretty close. He has some pretty good aim. He's also trying to learn the recoil patterns right now, so good luck to him. Because he's not doing so well right now. Squarehead, the Briber. Frosty, the Banner. Bruh, was a middle tier Pav player. Never got to see him play too much other than VODs. Eggy, same thing. He controller stacked without V-Stock. Don't ask me how. I don't know how he did it, but he's just built different, I guess. I don't know why any human would ever want to controller stack without V-Stock. Like, watching him play, it was horrendous. Boca, D tier, not that good at Shaq. Banana, F tier, wasn't too good at PC. Smalls, A tier, pretty fast player, always grinding in OG containers pubs, from what I've seen. Dude is never off of them. Still always out frag him or out KD him though. He's getting pretty close. If he could just learn to not play so fast and hit his headshots, he'd be a lot better player. He's kind of a body shot bandit, though. Fancy Cat, I'll put in C2. Was definitely good back in the day, but sort of fell off as skill rose up. Quad, enough said. Comet, upper B tier for sure. I forgot. I should probably try to organize these at least this time. Table box, free killing contractors. Honestly, not too good. Just the same old run around flick up. Ches, I don't know how this. No, this guy goes in subhuman. I don't even think this guy's like a real human. I don't really get how he lives a full life without like starving to death. That makes no sense. Sheer, A tier, definitely really good aim. Plays pretty precise, but that's mostly his problem. He plays too slow. From what I've seen, I've seen him try to hit flicks, but he doesn't really hit them that too well. He kind of just aims towards a target, hits them pretty well. Decent game sense. Red, easy S tier. Red's cracked at any game he plays. Pop 1, Breachers, Pav was pretty much always towards the top. Never the best at them, but definitely always towards top competition or on a top team. From what I know. Mike, also, gonna put him up here. A tier, was the only person who ever learned the Pavlov spray patterns for the M4 or AK after I figured them out. I'm pretty sure 40 to 50 players tried learning them after I showed it was possible. He's the only one who ever learned how. You know, I'll put him upper A for sure. He's close to S, but just not exactly there. Pringles, mid-tier Pav player, honestly. Murda, B tier. Honestly, he's got terrible internet and contractors, but not much special outside of just decent aim, good wiggle. Peluchin. Do I need to say anything about him? Oh right, yeah, Sphinx mastered the sprays too. Actually, no, I meant both the sprays for the M4 and the AK. Sphinx only knew the AK. I'm the only person who knew M4 AK, and then Mike was the only one who learned outside of that. And then Mike also learned the LMG for whatever reason. Sphinx, yeah, that makes me wonder, if Sphinx played nowadays, would he learn the G3 or would he learn the M4? Because of factioned weapons. Lazis, Dakota, C tier. Had a weird aim style. I don't know how he aimed his gun so close to his head on quest controllers, but Psy. A tier player for sure. Pretty fast. Always been decent at whatever game he played, but kind of just been a filler player for Rect for the most part. You never really see him either. He only plays official matches. It's pretty rare to find him. This one's Corbett, right? Definitely B tier. I'm pretty sure I ranked all the JW players B tier. I'll go do Haro real quick. Haro wasn't as good, but he was definitely decent for JW. Oh, the AK-12 pattern? I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who knows the AK-12 pattern. I mean, I know the recoil pattern for every single weapon in Pavlov, including World War II guns and shotguns, like every single gun. I don't think anyone would want to sacrifice so much time learning the AK-12 pattern, but it can be pretty cracked if you learn it. I'm pretty sure I just recommend sticking to like 1 or 2 guns if you want to learn the recoil patterns. Do not sacrifice hours of your life. Vid, D tier, was a good IGL, but not too good of a Shaq player. Ninja Tim, we don't have a fat category, so I will just put him at C tier. Honestly, just kind of average at Breachers. Anti, same C tier, sort of average at the game, nothing special. Do, probably lower B, from what I know. He wasn't like too good while he was on Rect, but he eventually left at some point. I'm pretty sure he left before I played. Sphinx didn't know the M4 Chuma. If he did, that's crazy. Because when I talked with him, he said he only knew the AK, knew none of the M4. But if he did learn the M4 at some point, then I guess good for him. Munden. I'll give him B tier. He was on CC, so definitely shouldn't be C tier. Chuma, you could tell me where to put him. He was your teammate, even though I know you hated all your teammates. Painter, B tier. Definitely was on the better side of the Shaq players, but honestly never got too far in. A or S tier? Alright. I'll put him in A tier. I don't really think he's next to everybody else here. Because I did see a little bit of his gameplay. Humanoid, B tier. Pretty good Pav. Ghostmaker, C tier. I don't know who let this guy on UMAD. Oh wait, he created the team. That's why he's on UMAD. Well, he sucks at the game, so. D-Daddy. A tier in his prime back then. Or A tier on Shaq, but B tier on PC. T-Man, also B tier. Definitely, he has a good shot. That's pretty much it. Chillstep. High S for sure. Chillstep absolutely cracked. If this was back in 2020, he would easily be S+ for sure. But Vision and the rest of the PAV community kind of got better over time. Forgot who on Myriad this was. I recognize this PFP though, but pretty sure I put him in D tier last time. Iban, B tier. Good at B tier in contractors. Vale, he's sort of decent at Vale. I don't really know how he won the 1v1 tourney. That was weird. Swift. How are you gonna throw a 1v4 while you have a Vezin against a Taurus? Think about that for a while. I will put him into an actual rank when he dwells on that for a bit. Who's this? Pennypacker. C tier player, but I'll put him at B tier because he has A tier IGLing. He's a really good IGL from what I know. Reaper fell off. Was definitely good at Shaq in the earlier days. Oh, that was 7. Yeah, I'd put 7 in D tier. Definitely decent. I've not seen him play much. Lux.
Damn, you called Swift out like that? That's crazy.
Hey, bro. Listen, he didn't even get one-tapped either. He didn't even get one-tapped by the Taurus, bro. Dude gets hit 3 times by a Taurus. Can't even kill the guy. That is wild.
That's just crazy. Alright, speak.
Yeah. I gotta see the VOD, bro. I gotta see your guys' reaction when that happened. Had to be mauled in hard. Lux, definitely, he was on Wrecked for Shaq, but he was more so a filler towards the end. Was pretty good. I have no idea who this is. How do I put you on a list and forget who you are? Son of a Gun. Just terrible. Austin. Easily S tier. Some of the best freehand in the world, and easily top 10 and top 1. Thankfully, I got my opinions on that, so I may have overranked him in S+. Jackson Tizzy was pretty good for a pub player in Shaq. Didn't know he was a league player until quite a bit ago. But he caught me off guard because he has some pretty good peaks. Samsky. Oh. Chuma, where do I put Sam? I'm gonna need your opinion on this. I never played with Sam at all, so I don't know how good he was. I mean, I know he was bronze in matchmaking, so maybe C-ish. Leave him right here. Frigg, A tier, cracked with pistols, really good with pistols, but also on Vortex, so Sam, alright, yeah, I'll put him at B. Leal, also at B, had really great flick-ups, but never too far out of that. You are going in F tier. I do not like you. Gonzo, D tier. Again, I said this in last stream. I don't know why this guy is on a team with a bunch of like 16 to 18-year-old femboy furries and proceeds to defend them. He's weird. He is weird. You know what? I could put him in subhuman, but we don't got enough evidence yet. Meta, Stasis, C tier. He was decent. Wasn't too good. Mara. When Mara didn't become a VR chat gremlin and a furry, was definitely A tier at Pavlov, but sort of stopped playing to put like 7,000 hours into VR chat. The unfortunate fall of VR players. Parl. Also probably B tier. He has really good freehand though. I'm pretty sure he aimed like me, where he aims down the barrel and just T-Rexed. It's kind of like the method a lot of people start out with, but eventually they switch over time. Yellow Hat was good at Veil, was definitely lower top 10 in Pavlov. Crazy with the Deagle as well. Deagle and Revo expert right there. Alright, listen. Pavlov was the biggest VR esports game before Veil, and had the most competition out of anyone. The top players in Pavlov were easily the best VR players at the time. But like nowadays, like you've probably seen the league nowadays, it's terrible. That's probably why you think Chuma and Vision or me would dominate it. But back then, there was definitely like huge competition, and they were still really far ahead. Critical, just get off the app, bro. We can all agree Critical needs to just leave, dude. He just needs to get off of Discord. Neuro, oh, easily S tier. Best VR player without a doubt. I don't think anyone can argue that. Number 1 Veil, number 1 Contractors, was also number 1 in X8, maybe number 2, number 3, around me and Determined. Mac in Chess, who let this guy in League? And why did Jamie let him on Narcos? This guy had negative game sense. Negative brain cells as well. Yeah. Farmath. Honestly, I don't think... When I played against Farmath, he was not that good at Contractors. But he was on Alpha, so that says something. I will put him at lower B tier. Or upper B tier, I mean. Nick... Apaz wasn't too good from when I played against him. He was decent. Did hit one flick up on me, though, that I still will never understand. It was a 9-9 game. I had a perfect push through B main. I shot him like once in the back. He teleport flicks onto me, one taps me, his ping shoots to 500, and I just had to sit there and just think about life. OO, Liam, or aka Liam, easily A tier. Had some of the best aim in Pavlov. Probably second AK player to Vision when he played, or not Vision. Second best AK player to Juma when he played, at least from what I know. Toast. Kija told me to put Toast in S, so again, I will still follow that. May he rest in peace. Heard he passed away a while ago. Orzo, also easy S tier right here. Cracked at Veil, and cracked at Population 1. Really cracked at Pop 1 from what I didn't know though. Was on Cobra Cartel, or Cockwall. I don't really know what the teams were in Pop 1, but I know that they kind of dominated. Shittles, we'll put him in B tier with the rest of the JW players. I don't think none of the JW players were ever like outstanding, but they were never bad. They were kind of just goldish tier. Jerry moved too fast for his own good. When I saw his clips, this guy's hands were shaking. He like extended them all the way out, and then they just... I don't get how he like aimed. Choco, easily A tier for Shaq. First master player, plays with no V stock, and still somehow plays pretty good. Won't 1v1 me though, so I can't dunk on him and Shaq. Justin, put him in C tier. Played for Voltage. This is like the first League player I ever met in a pub and actually became friends with. Like before I even like started League, I met this guy because I played a ton of Pavlov Shaq Deathmatch, and so did he. Sumachi, A tier for sure. From what I know, was always at the top of Pop 1. Was never like one of the best though, but was easily a top competitor. And for Pavlov and Veil, also top competitor. Scorch, I'll put Scorch at A tier. I don't know what game Scorch came from, but I do know he was extremely good at Pavlov. Chuma uses Tapfire for real blue. Chuma's
What the flip?
Scanter, had him A tier, or not A tier. I had him S tier last time, but I will put him down. Or no, I had him S tier, then moved him to A. I don't know what I'm saying. Got some other opinions, so we'll put him at A tier. Use the PFP I sent you for tech. The black and gold one isn't his. I can't change that right now, so It's kind of just gonna be that one. Dynamite was always a smart and tactical player. I will put him at B tier. He never had that good of aim, but he always had the least deaths on our team. He was very savory of the way he played. Also, because of that, great clutches. Always lasted alive, knew how to clutch. MJ, I'll put MJ at A tier. He was probably lower top 10 in Shaq when he played. Probably he was below most of the good Deathwish players like me, Bzinga, Diligent, Icon. For some reason though, he threw the finals and kept peeking Icon in mid. I don't know why he did that. And then they lost like 10-1. Wizard Gecko, B tier. Good aim. Nice drop shots from what I've seen, but not much outside of that. Tech, easily higher S tier for sure. Let me sort this out a bit. Thief, Omi, Deuce towards the front. Dowel. Bean above Dowel. Austin definitely more towards the front. Orzo also more towards the front. EP also a bit more towards the front. Yeah, I think that looks a bit better now. Clev, there's no way to get rid of like PFPs that are already here. I can't. It's a bit unfortunate. NA bias. I'm not biasing NA at all. Maybe I am. Well, I mean, this isn't like the complete order. I'm just saying like this is like from Deuce and above is S plus, and from Cooley and below are S minus. I wouldn't say like these are the exact order they should be in. Jackaboy, cool guy, was never that good at VR games though. Leech, D tier. Complains about his FPS. Omi and Deuce more top S. Yeah, they are in top S. As I said, like from Deuce to over here, these guys all S plus, and Cooley and below all S minus. Colin, you're probably coming up. I don't know. Juicebox, kind of mid at Pavlov. Played for Legion, didn't talk that much in pickups, just sort of did what he wanted to. Recco, easily upper S tier. Yeah, maybe I was a bit too mean to Bleach. I forgot he played Rec Room.
No, you're not. He's fine there.
All right, true. Jesus, good with the 50 cal. Is a decent Pav player. Not much else. This is Plumpwiver, right? Probably towards upper B. He's pretty good at Shaq from what I know, but when I faced against him on all, he wasn't all too good. If I'm gonna be honest. Like when I was intentionally throwing, I dropped 30 against him still, and I was like purposely trying to miss him, and he still missed me. Astrius. Enough said. Gears. Could.
Tragic.
I mean, he is a clone of another human, so unfortunately, we can't rate clones of humans. I'm sorry, guys. It's just gotta be that way.
Well, actually, he came out first.
Oh. Alright. Where's Determined at? I'm gonna have to throw him down there. Ooh, we are missing A tier. Also, this is supposed to be...
Yep, keep him down there. He stays down there. Keep him down there.
Cheaters, Bono. He deserves to be there. I also have the colors are wrong for some reason. The colors are supposed to be like this.
I was born first. What? Kiddo, you fucking dumbass.
What?
I was born first, not Logan.
Oh. Then why did Logan tell me that he came out first?
He didn't. He's
Lying.
fucking lying. He's fucking lying.
Alright. Tech S+. I just like... I'll take your guys' word on it. I don't really know how good he was at like Veil and Breachers and all that. And
I
top
think
one.
if you're putting Chuma at S+ because of how far ahead he was of like everyone else in Pavlov, you can say Tech was in the exact same situation in Pop 1. He was
Okay,
considered
he definitely
the
deserves S+
best like
then.
ever. Like, well, there's one story I keep hearing that there's like a wager matches at a league had, and he was undefeated in wager matches, so he was actually just farming money because people were 1v1ing him for $20. They had to shut down. The league had to shut that down because he just kept winning.
That's
so
okay. That is a crazy. He definitely deserves S+ then.
Yeah.
Fear Stalker was never too good at Pav. Sort of decent. Blue. C tier, B tier Breachers. From what I know, he was pretty good at Breachers, but at Pav, he was kind of decent. Winner. Same thing without the Breachers. He was kind of just decent at Pav. Meaty one. B tier. A tier IGL for sure. Everybody on Downfall rode his balls for some reason because they had him on his team. Custer would be D tier. He had negative game sense, but his aim was so good for a pub player that just came into league. He had like 5,000 hours on the game. Lizen, a decent shot, but not too much other than that. Cat Bob. Honestly, D tier. He gets a bit. He can pop off a bit in Pav, but that's only because he's playing against Shaq players and he plays like a monkey. Mime, another D tier. Did some really funny stuff though. He was very mechanically skilled. He had the weirdest flick ups, knife throws, cross snaps, grenades, and everything else. Jimbo. I'm 1v1ing this guy today, so I could change this list, but last I put him was B tier, and last I know he's definitely B tier. Sunflower. Didn't get to play with Sunflower that much, but she wasn't too good at contractors. Ephus. Roberts easily gets S tier because of his skill in Pavlov. Hold on, let me lower Ephus down a bit. I know he used to be terrible at Breachers, but I heard he got better, so I'll just put him in F tier. Wonton was more of a casual player for Pavlov, but was never all that too good, so F tier. Bimpy, decent aim, dropped a nice amount of 30 bombs in matchmaking, like 5 or 6, but didn't really get too far ahead, so lower A tier. Toaster, probably F star. Bad Shaq player means you're terrible at everything else. Orpello, B tier, is definitely good at PC. Where would you put yourself on the list? Give me a moment and I will rate myself. I'm pretty sure, at least I think I'm... Don't tell me I forgot my profile picture again. Yeah, I probably forgot my profile picture again because I'm rated. Adaxi, only because they're an IGL they get D, but not that good of a player. Ghost from Vortex, easy upper B. Unfortunately, he passed away. May he rest in peace, but I do know he was a pretty good player while he was on the team. Flickster, Elo Grind, 330 bomb, not that good. Basil, upper A tier for sure. Basil's no V-stock and was the best sniper, and freehand. No V-stock freehand and was the best sniper in Pavlov, which I find pretty crazy. Titan, I don't. Where should I put Titan at, Taquito?
I'd say high B, lower A.
High
He
B.
wasn't anything insane, but he was decent. He was on a top 3 team, so maybe like lower A.
Lower A? I'll put him in lower A.
Yeah.
A needs some love. Defender. He's not a cheater, but he did call me a cheater and my entire team. And wasn't really that good outside of the game, so D tier. Bricktop, S tier. Cracked at Pavlov, never really got that good at Veil though. Second person to reach Master behind Vision though. CT was a decent player at Contractors and Pav. Definitely more towards upper B. Misfit, kind of average. Or below average. He wasn't all that good. Naoko, I wouldn't really say A, but I'd say mechanically, he's definitely A tier. He has some very smart ways of doing things, but as a player, he's definitely B tier. Not really sure about how good he was at Onward, but I do know he played with pistols only, weird enough. Elk, Narcos player, enough said. Enough said. You can go with your Myriad buddy right there, D tier. Same with you, Gremmel. You guys gotta be buddies right there. Bot, an impressive 1v4 against Acer. I'm disappointed you guys threw that. Like, it's one guy with a friggin' revolver. But B tier for sure. He's a decent player. One of the only Breachers players that I actually know the skill level of because I watched the finals.
What is this?
The correct tier list.
Correct. Tech9 Jr. at number 1. Absurd.
Do you have an objection? Because I've been told to put him there from
Tech9 GOAT.
T. Akari,
Tech9 GOAT.
lower A tier. I don't know why I put him at B tier last time, but he was really good at Breachers, and for Vale, pretty good at Vale. Pretty slow player, pretty tactical player. Also met him in a Pavlov Shack lobby yesterday. He's been grinding that game out. He's learning it pretty quick.
Who's the CC one at what is that? That's
Deuce, Ghoulie.
the top one.
Oh, that's Chuma.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, you wanna know. Also, be quiet. Unless you have an opinion to eject, don't talk. Or else Taquito will murder you.
Protection. Who the fuck is Chuma?
Must the goat.
He's the goat.
Alright, my fault.
Potato, upper B tier. You know, lower B tier because he just has to be weird. I was 1v1ing him and I left because he kept sprint peeking and blind firing me, and that's like the only accomplishment he has. And anytime someone mentions me, he has to mention that. Which one is this? Is Fizz, right? Definitely B tier. Wait. Oh no, this is Fizzy. Fizz and Fizz both definitely deserve B tier. They both have really good aim, just not much execution on it. Dusty, nah, he was fine. A few times I played Breachers with him. Icon, I would put upper A. If Shaq was more relevant, he'd easily be S, but he can sit here with Diligent. I'll move Dareth down to lower B. Yeah, Naoko doesn't seem like he tries, even in like actual tournaments. I don't know why. Notch, lower tier Pav player. Afterthought, again, gonna go right next to Sheer. They both have like the same playstyle. It's just Afterthought plays a bit faster and has some slightly different technique with his aim. Brevi, lower B tier. Also one of my teammates who was on Nova with me. Oh yeah, my mic is I don't want to put on my Quest and then use that as a mic. I have to use this terrible mic on my default headphones. Don't like you. Skywalker, upper B for sure. He was pretty fast while on Narcos. Where's third? You're on here third. Here you are. Towards the end. Dead Pixel. Honestly was not that good at Pav. Semi-decent with the Deagle, but like that's it. Toxics, S tier because of Rec Room alone. Dude was cracked from what I know. Weakless, definitely lower, probably not F tier exactly, but he was definitely on the lower side of Pavlov Shack. I'm gonna move Vid up to C because of his IGLing abilities. Just take a quick look at this, make sure the players in each other's tiers are like actually considerately close with their skill levels between each other. Eagle, you haven't been added yet. Your profile picture's somewhere down here. Lynx, it's kind of mid at Breachers, if I'm gonna be honest. Wasn't like the carry or anything of Infinity. Breakfast, where should I put Breakfast, Taquito? B?
Low A.
Low A.
He's
alright.
good at Rec Room, but that's
Yeah, I
only
know he got
because
a couple
all
of
the
gold
good.
skins, and those are pretty difficult to get.
It's only because all the good players don't play anymore.
It's kind of what I did for Pav. Venyan, D. Wasn't too good at Vale. I mean, at least Venyan's better than they were before when they played Matt's matchmaking. Venyan was the thrower. Aid Kidder. F tier. Kind of sucked at the game, if I'm gonna be honest. Jimbo, you're at B tier, I think. Yeah, you're at B tier right here. Lower B. Holder Fold was a smart player, but it was back in the day, way back in the day. He would definitely not hold up against today's... Well, not today's. Today's Pavlov teams suck right now. Not even like Rect or Vortex anymore, but during peak times. This is BTK. BTK really fell off after he stopped playing Shaq. He was only good because all the other players are bad, and then players got better. Crimson? Crimson was really good. He has some pretty good aim for his time. Definitely upper B for Pav. Achilles. S tier. Achilles is cracked. Just at any game he plays. Plus, he knows how to get good at games too. I've talked with him before. He's one of the only players I've talked with who knows like the perfect method for improving. Crumb, easily upper A tier. Was more so on like the bench warming side of Rect, but still deserved to be on Rect for sure. He didn't have any special abilities. He was more so just an all-rounder. Good at 50 cal, util, freehand, controller stacking. Definitely there to make Rect what it was. Meow. For a new generation Pavlov player, was definitely cracked. May we see Meow again. Biggie. Biggie was pretty cracked for a freehander in Pav. Definitely B tier, and he played for Wonderland. Sheep Tank. Mid, if I'm gonna be honest. Mickle. In Vale, he was B tier, but from what I know, he's better at Pop, so that could get him A tier. Clev, what do you think? If you're still here, am I gonna throw Mickle in A tier or what? Rintham.
I mean, I don't know much about his pop, but I would put Miko lower A.
Just for Vale.
And from what I've heard of him in pop, but I don't know much.
Yeah. I saw in some top 10 rankings from some of the Acer players that they put him a bit lower top 10, so I'll put him lower A. Prodigy lives up to the name, easily lower S tier. Prodigy he joined, like, he started playing Contractors a few months before me, and he got, like, to top 6 in no time. He was actually insane. He got so good, so fast, that it was wild. And he's, like, top 500 in, like, Call of Duty Warzone, too. Aeronite, upper C tier, was good for our X8 team, but he's sort of learning other games right now. I do love Aeronite, though. Very relatable guy. Old Gravy. I'll put him C tier with Lynx as well. Common, D tier. Pretty fast player, though. Pretty fast player. TNT Man. F. Honestly, he's a bit of a thrower. A tie. Bro. He was not that good at the game, but I feel bad for him. He got doxxed, and his dad, who is a private investigator, went onto the VRML Discord and just, like, politely told everybody to stop doxing him. That was a funny story. Deathstroke? I don't know where he's been. He fell off a bit, but he was a good upcoming recruit. He came after my time. He was pretty decent. Cardboard, A tier. From what I know, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, and we cracked 60 viewers. That's kind of also insane. Cardboard had a really good Pavlov aim. Not sure about Vale, because he didn't go to the major, and I didn't really focus on things outside of that. Terminator. Do I put Termit A or B? I don't know, because I've never played with Terminator. I know he was good at.
I mean, if you're talking prime, I would say high A. He was really good.
Alright, I'll put him at lower A then. Isuku, not that good at the game. Actually, probably you can be with your co-captain or former captain. Proof. I put Proof at upper B. He's pretty good at the games he plays. He has some pretty good freehand as well. Dank would put Dank lower B. He is like got almost S tier aim in Pavlov. His aim is absolutely incredible, but he just lacks the game sense and ability to use it. I mean, for Pav, Chuma probably B, but I'm gonna keep him at lower A because he did play other games and he was good at those. Giga Knight. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know how you got on Rogue Alpha. And he's calling me a cheater as well on Rogue Alpha. This guy was an embarrassment. Taquito. Easy upper S. Cracked it like every single game he plays. Like the 2 hours you played X8, you were also cracked at it. I guess that's just how players who've played like Hyperdash, Rec Room, they just all adapt super quick.
Yeah, I think I've been top 5 in like, or considered top 5 in every VR game I've played at some point.
Wacko, lower B was a good shot in Pavlov Shack. Wasn't all that too good. Baymask, lower B, I guess. He was not too good at Breachers, and at Veil he was terrible. He was one of the first plastics. Fun fact, I was the first plastic in Veil, so I get that flex, and I was also... I wasn't the first master, though. I was tanky. That would have been a cool flex, having first plastic and first master. Wutu... Dude, Wutu honestly got so much better at Pav. When he first played, this guy was... He was terrible, but then Wonderland picked him up, and the dude just started grinding with them. He got so much better. He was also a cool dude. Really cool dude. I like being around him. Vista... Probably C tier as well. Maybe upper C tier. Vista was really good with the Deagle. I'm not too sure about the Pav days. Didn't I get banned in PCL for being racist? Quite the accusation, but no. No, I did not. I got banned for making an alt. Or, not making an alt, but for joining a pickup while I was on a cooldown, so... You got that. Logan of Ireland. This guy is not that good at contractors, if I'm gonna be honest. Probably F tier. Most of the aggravated discharge players were not that good. Scuba, easily high A. One of the greatest IGLs I've ever had as a captain, and he was so fast as well. Plus, he treated me like I was his son for some reason. And then after time I got better than him, and it was like he got to watch me grow up. Blade, high B tier. I've never seen him play Rec Room at all, so I don't know how to rate that, but from what I've seen in X8, his base aim is incredibly good. And just that alone gets him B tier. Skyla, probably upper C, maybe lower B. Was a good, actually lower B because they have decent IGLing abilities. Skyla was a nice captain to play with before I killed the team. Not my smartest choice. Mantis, honestly, lower D was not that good at Pav. Your Daddy was kind of just mid, lower C for sure. Pav. King Prince, probably lower C with the rest of the OG Narcos players. Lucky, another one of my students I'm training right now. I'll put him upper C. Same with Summer. He's also gotten pretty good. He's done really good in 1v1s against me. Axfer. F tier. It's kind of a free kill. Plump, you are not getting ranked higher. If you think you deserve to be an A tier, you are definitely wrong. Look at the players up in A tier. You are not near these guys. You have Diligent and Icon for Shaq. You are not near them in Shaq. Choco too. Most of these other players. So you can sit in lower B and be happy. Clev, I can't change the profile pictures. I can't. There's no way to change the profile pictures. I would love to. Like, nowhere to put him, though. Wizard on a mountain? I guess he was decent. He got washed over time, though. C tier. Fish Tori? D-ish tier. I 1v1'd him. He wasn't too good, but he's a Shaq player, so he is a bit underdeveloped. Tazik. Also probably upper C. Back in his day, he was definitely top gold, but he kind of fell off a bit. Nessie. Do I have any Breachers players in BC to help me with this? Plunge. Where do you think I should put Nessie?
Nessie?
Yeah. The wicked
say B.
B-ish? Yeah. You can take a look at the other Breachers players here and tell me if he deserves to be there. Tarmac? Ooh. Probably the worst shooter in A tier, but he's such a smart IGL that he definitely deserves to be here. For Vale, he wasn't like too good for IGLing that, because in Vale, IGLing isn't that powerful of a skill compared to Pavlov. And Pavlov, though, dude, he made the best decisions ever. And he went, just like Hudson, also went to CSGO lands way back like 20-something. I don't know. Lucky, the other Lucky, played for thinking. Upper B for sure. I don't know how good he was when he was like, because he played too far back, so I wouldn't really put him on A.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, T. IGLing is important, but not as important as in Pavlov. In Pavlov, you need to do a lot more with your IGLing, like taking into consideration buys. You have to be a lot more careful with your pushes and your smokes. In Vale, it's slightly easier in Vale. Hello, Jack. What do you want?
Did you have Bleach in there?
Yeah, he's D tier.
Bleach is D tier.
I moved him up to C tier, but Taquito may have interrupted me. Alright, Bill is going in subhuman. I'd never want to play with that guy in matchmaking again. Ballin Cat sucks. I'm pretty sure I 1v1'd him too, and I beat him by like 50 points in Pav. Random. I'll put him in C tier as well for a Shaq player. He stopped playing Shaq. I'm pretty sure he went to Breachers at some point, but I don't think he got all that good. Finto, kind of mid. Maybe F tier. Good caster though. Rise, you already know where you went. Here. Didn't I add your oh yeah, Rise, I got rid of your Acer PFP and added your goated PFP. So you're going back to upper B. Duke Slab's subhuman. Just shoots me while I'm rotating away from sight. 3 seconds into the round because he thinks I'm an enemy. Completely built different. Frog. Would put D, but upper F because their mentality is not that good. Bug. Probably upper B. Pretty fast player. Pretty decent for Shaq. Not anything too special. Tabs. Tabs hard fell off when players started getting better at Breachers. I'm gonna put him at lower B. Probably, maybe C if people in chat don't agree with it. Hoggins, easily A. I'd say lower-ish A. Probably middle A. Great IGL, has some pretty decent aim, and a funny way of aiming too. He punches his hands all the way out. Onion Knight, mid 50 cal user. Detonator, lower A for sure. Definitely kind of in the same skill level as like Sheer, Smalls, and Afterthought. They're kind of like the only players who play, so they're more towards the top. T, easily higher S tier. Actually, like, cracked aim. One of the better stock players, and transfer the skill to contractors very well. This is Randall. Honestly, do not like him as an SKS player, and he's a bad player in general. OG Kodiak. Probably lower S tier. Back when I played and just kind of carried myself with the spray, yeah, it was terrible. Well, not that terrible. I mean, my spray definitely, like, that was one of the best skills to have in VR, and I just no-lifed it for hundreds of hours, so that kind of got me lower S. Gordo? I'm gonna put him in S tier. From what I know, I've heard he was top 5 in contractors. Never got to see him play, but knowing at peak he was, like, top 3, top 5, that's enough to put him in S tier. And knowing he had some of the best freehand in the world. Shadow. Easy upper A tier. Back in his prime, and I'm thinking he was insane. Frilly, kind of sucked, but was a cool dude to hang around. Clev, easily higher S tier, for sure. Brutal drop shots, from what I know, absolutely cracked at Population 1. Old Kodiak, I would probably put myself at B tier when I was on Death Wish. Do not ask why I'm on this list 3 times, but I needed as many profiles pictures as I could get, so ignore the glazing. Not even really glazing. Dang. Corrupt, another one of my students. I wouldn't really say he's definitely upper C tier with the rest of the Shaq players I'm teaching. Definitely learning more, but hopefully I see him at the top someday because he's pretty determined to get better. Average, below average. Plays Deagle only in Pavlov, and that worked for Shaq quite a bit. Deadfool, bad.
Nice dicky, fat ass. Why the fuck am I D tier? Nice fucking dicky.
Okay, so why are we dragging Bleach into the VC?
Hey, put me back in A tier. I was A tier like last time. Why am I in B tier?
Why are you dick eating me?
Taquito, get him out of here.
I didn't
Hey, move me back to B tier. Move me back to B tier.
I don't know who the.
As if I'm not good at 4 different games, and you're only
You are not good at any games, dude.
How do you even get in here? Who dragged? Who drove?
Don't know.
Who took him in
I'm
here?
about to check.
All right, Chewy. I remember putting him lower A last time. Cracked at Vale. Don't think he played any other games though. Astro. Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking. Energy claps. Alright, just so he doesn't call me mid-ranking, I will put him at B tier. Would be A tier if you didn't have such a bad mentality. Breakfast Princess, probably upper B tier. A pretty fast contractors player. Complete movement player. Play space. Does a lot of weird things that I can't really understand. Vosh. Definitely with the other JW players. Lower B. Soup. Also can be with his myriad friends. Put them all together. I don't know why. They're all the exact same skill level. Slay. Probably lower B. Kind of decent. Alright. Rise. How good are you or Pop 1? Would you say you put yourself in A? Be honest. I mean, I will put you up to A, though. I will put you up to lower A. Actually, you know what? I'll put the wrecked PFPs next to each other, because that looks cool. And then the upper wrecked players, that can be next to each other. There we go. Great at Vale. I didn't get to see him play Vale too much. I completely forgot most players' skill. Ultrasonic Rider kind of sucks at Shaq. Most Shaq players. Monster. Definitely towards middle, maybe upper C tier, for sure. Rise, okay, that's too much self-glazing to put yourself in S if you think you're as good as any of these players. RBD, Rainbow Dash is honestly S tier, for sure. Such a fast contractors player. Actually insane, and the jump shots, ooh, brutal. This is Sir Galahad. dude was just... Oh yeah, this is the other, like, old 40-year-old guy who uses the suppressed foul in contractors. I don't know why. I don't know why so many old people, like, him, Bono, and then I forgot the third guy I mentioned earlier, but... Oh yeah, it was... No, I forgot. Oh yeah, it was Lumpy. I don't know why. They should just use the CZ like a normal person. Peter, Parker, D, not too good at contractors. More of a free kill. Boris, A tier because of IGLing only. I would say Tarmac's IGL is definitely better here. Of course, you get to go next to your IGL buddy. Just like Tarmac though had terrible aim. Ooh. Kraka, upper A for sure. Krak is a demon at all the games he plays. Never like best, but always been consistently really good. Foxy, pretty good at Pavlov, honestly. Even though they're 250 ping, they're still not that bad. Angel. Saw him do some pretty good stuff in that finals. I will give him lower B. Actually, upper B because he's IGL. You can get that. Adam. I wouldn't say Adam was as good as MJ. MJ was definitely better on Vibloom, but he can get lower B. Definitely probably same rank as my old self. GDSH. Very funny guy. Probably the greatest Pavlov caster ever. Actually, the greatest Pavlov caster ever. What am I saying? But wasn't really too good at the game. If this was a likability rating, he would definitely shoot up to like S. Everybody loved him. This is Anderson, right? Honestly, he can be D tier 2. Just another one of the contractors players who just kind of runs around, jiggles when they get an encounter and body shots. One bullet. He's the superior Neuro. Colin. I put Colin in upper B. Definitely, he's a really good movement player in Breachers. He's hit some pretty fire clips. But he does play space though, so, you know, not that good. I'm just kidding. I don't know if he actually plays space or not. I'm pretty sure I put Macios on the list. Wait, did I not get the Void players on? Oh no, I forgot Macios. Okay, well, I'll have to get him back on later. This is Fate or Yo speed, but definitely lower A. With the rest of the sort of top contractors players. Stone, where should I put Stone at? I never really got to see him play any I put him, I think, lower A or top B last time.
I think lower A is good. I mean, in his peak, he was pretty good at Hyperdash. But I think lower B is fine. I mean, lower A is fine.
Res, I put Res at D last time, or C last time, but I'm going to keep him at C. Upper C, though, because he listened to me in the pistol tournament yesterday. Good teammate. Bazinga, easily lower A. He was the Kodiak before Kodiak for Solstice. Kind of just joined the team. It's cracked. Was very good on Death Wish, aka Wrecked, but unfortunately he's gone now. Jade, I don't know if he's still as bad as he was when I played Breachers with him, but I'm gonna put him at F. Determined, easily upper A with Hotline. Cracked, especially from what we saw in the finals yesterday. Bordeaux, C, he can be good. But, like, he would be good if he just didn't, like, meme around so much. But he has good base skills. Night Eyes, lower A easily. Very fast player, very util heavy. Even though every single pro player, like, shoots him whenever he throws his flashes. Still a pretty good player. I trusted this guy. Not anymore. Oh, okay, well, I forgot who this guy was again. Oh shoot, I forgot who this was as well. I know this is a good Shaq player. I'll have to go look back on that. Chip. Easy upper B. Chip's a pretty fast player. Actually, no, lower A. Lower A. He was really good at contractors, from I know, really good at Onward. Wasn't too good at Veil. He had some interesting way of playing it. He just kind of ran out mid, free-handed like a crackhead. Yeah, put determinant ST. Recruit. Good util player, but wasn't really that good. It's kind of free load. Mad H. Upper S. You gotta be right. You gotta be right next to Chill Step. Was insane at Pavlov. Would definitely be S plus if this was back in 2020, where he was at his prime. Tommy Tom. No. But the other Chewy. Upper B for sure was good at Pav. This is Mindbaker. Lower A. Don't think he was pretty good. He was pretty good against Acer yesterday, or whatever the finals against Eternity was. But not ranking him off his Breacher's skill because I didn't really play him in Breachers. But his Contractor skill, he was on Apex. He was definitely lower Apex, but he was still pretty good. Cleric, probably upper B. Good aim, sort of smart player. This is easy bullet, right? Upper C tier. Fast movement player with the Alaskan ping. Definitely pretty good. Flare. Flare is just dog at the game. I don't know what else to say. Crackword. Upper B. Was a funny guy. Got the memes channel taken away from Pavlov matchmaking. Fortunately, he don't play anymore because he kind of got banned. Explosion. Lower B. Lurks way too much. Where'd he go? Wait, where'd I put him? He just disappeared. He just disappeared. Alrighty then. Go find him later. Azuma. Probably upper C. Was pretty good while he played on Wonderland. Yeah, I'll put him lower B. He's got some pretty good aim. Great Clock was bad, honestly. Good league owner, but wasn't too good at the game. Jamie. Joined the gang. Hisoka was crazy, had crazy good aim. Little fun fact about Hisoka, when he played matchmaking for like the first time in 5 months, it was when like I was kind of on my like first couple of weeks. The dude dropped 30 against me on his first game back. I was so mad about it. I just dropped 30 the game right after. So thank you, Hisoka, for motivating me. Need I say anything more? Vision. Easily S+. Nobody gets near Vision. Definitely like the best Pavlov player. And probably better than my peak at his peak. I think our peaks are equal right now. I don't really know. His game sense might have been a bit better than me, but my aim is for sure better than Vision ever was. Reading chat. You can go get next to your thinking buddy. 3J. Honestly, 3J is kind of mid. I will put him at C. It's definitely near like Ran, Krupska level. Westman, probably lower C. Wasn't honestly too good. Andy was our util monkey. Definitely C tier. He was good for the lineup though. Usually the lineup would be me, Beanstalk, Scuba Hudson, and then depending on what map it was, we'd take in like Shua, Mara, or him. Vicky, probably upper F tier. Married to Lubden, pretty cool. The Pav lovers. Yeah, we get to put Dolphins already in their T. We know. Night Ninja. You can be with your SKS buddies. Wasn't really too good. Yippee. We saw the DMs. I'm glad this guy is gone. He said some weird things to minors. Halo, lower D, maybe upper D. He has good aim, but that's about it. He has negative game sense. Texels, probably lower D. Wasn't all that good at Shaq. Shua, very good aim. Was a solid player to be on our roster. Easily A tier. Oblivion, was not that good at Pav. Not sure about Vale. Assassin was sort of on the lower side. Pon wasn't upper, but definitely he was a good pop stomper. Yeah, I'll put him lower B since he was on Voltron. Zero Grand, fun guy to play with, but wasn't really that good. Gray, easy A tier. Won the Onward Finals just a couple days ago. Official, upper B. Actually, didn't I put Cam and Fluffy here? Yeah, you get to go next to the freehanders who use the M4 24/7. I may have put you in here, Kirby. If you're one of these guys, just say something. Mars, probably lower B. C tier aim, game sense, but his nade lineups were just, oh, they were beautiful. Crackers, easily upper A tier. Maybe, should I put Crackers in S tier? Juma, what do you think? I didn't get to play with him that much. I know he was very, very good at the game though. I'll keep him definitely in upper A for sure. Right guy, lower B. He had some really good aim and game sense for a Divine player, even though he never really played that much pickups. On Dog, probably the rest of the F3 players, just B tier, definitely very decent. Yeah, S. All right, yeah, I'll put him up because I heard he was about the same skill level as Mad H and Roberts. Insta. Why is Ball and Cat up here? I accidentally placed him here? No, you're going in F tier. Anyways, he deserves B tier. Limit Break wasn't too good. Pav, simple Narcos player. Unicat or Unpopular. One of my teammates. I'll put you next to the other Nova teammates. You were definitely C tier. But we did almost win Silver League, had I not left for Wrecked. Lon, easily upper A tier. Definitely really good stock player, really good at contractors as well. Ducky, easily in top 15 for Pav. Probably at lower S tier for sure. Yeah, all of Royalty should be S. Royalty was so good, dude. They were cracked. I'm not putting. I know Mad H was good, but when I said early on that like we were ranking off of their peak skill level compared to the peak skill level of the game they were in, like that's why Chillstep isn't also an S+, because his peak during 2020 would easily be there. Mad H's peak during 2018 to 2020 would also easily be up here. Ooh, here we go. Fate. Honestly, Fate disappointed me in the UMAD game, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I heard a lot of good things about him, but he kind of just disappointed me. This is Kaza, right? Yeah, this is Kaza. Easily lower S tier, for sure. Mad Dog. Also, S tier with Kaza. Great players. Just Kaza was like an amazing IGL, an amazingly smart player. Mad Dog, great util with his nades. One of the greatest nade players ever, and pretty smart. Pretty good freehand. Mad Dog also adapted to Vale very well. Soviet Cobra, F. Not too good. Ace, put Ace in lower A. He has some decent freehand, but not as good as like the other good Breachers players like Determined and Hotline. Myriad, again, exact same skill level. They get to go right here. Clouded, easily upper B. Pretty good aim. His IGLing ability does take him up about a tier. Illuminati, one of the better sector players, higher C. Nodo, can't pronounce his name. One of the worst good lag players, he can go into F. Tricky, lower S easily. Tricky's cracked. Wait, Soviet was good? I thought Soviet sucked. Let me find him real quick. Alright, I'll put him in B. Gizmo. Let me see what
Subhuman, please. For the love of everything, Gizmo Subhuman, bro.
No, he sent me his clips. He sent me his clips, and I rated him. Let me see what I told him. I told him I put him in lower B. I'm not putting him in Subhuman. He was the first guy to request being on the next list. You don't deserve that kind of pain. I have 57 DMs. Oh dear. That's gonna be tough to get to. Another A tier UMAD player. You get to go right next to your friends. So UMAD, they were like always consistently third best. Sleepy, probably upper B. Pretty fast player, pretty good IGL. Gija, easily upper S. Has some of the best freehand I've ever seen. One of the best freehanders alongside like Omi and Mad Dog. And probably was second, third best during Prime from what I've heard. Prime Contractors. David Spain. Yeah, another bad Contractors player on good lag. Lubden. B tier. Good IGLing abilities. Pretty aggro player. Definitely an interesting playstyle. Lumi. I forgot where I put Lumi last time. Should I put Lumi in lower A because of his hyper dash skill?
Yeah. My mic working? Yeah. No, lower A is fine for Lumi.
Alright. I'm pretty sure that's where I put him last time. Miller. Self-explanatory. Maya. Pretty determined to become good at the game, but I'm pretty sure his goals of becoming the best kind of fell off after he realized he could not become the best. Still was one of the better players I taught. Nadix. Lower S because of how unbelievably washed he is, but he still has it. Like, I mean, his freehand and stuff doesn't entirely go away, but he's definitely not as good as he used to be. If we were talking his prime, easy S+, but he's out of that. Odd. Robin. This is Spas, I think. Spas or Robin, but they were both decent, so I will put them in C tier. Firebite. Not too good at Pav. Definitely near like Fish Tori skill. Plunge. Lust. Lust was easily upper S tier, for sure. Nine Ninja. Kind of fell off a bit towards later Apex, but definitely... Wait, did I just put him in B? No, lower A. Pride. Easy S tier, lower S for sure. One of the faster Contractors players. Quick Draw. Another one of the weirdos who uses the foul with a suppressor for some reason. I don't know why people do that. This is Ray. Taquito, where should I put Ray? A or S?
Oh, hello?
Yes, hi.
Are you talking about his peak?
Kind of in general. Kind of just in general. His peak compared to the other peak skill of games.
Compared to the peak skill of games, he was good at Veil. I mean, he joined our Acer team, and he was also on our Breachers team. I would say he's a high A, low S.
High A, alright.
In his peak. Yeah.
Another bad rogue player. I'd say he was definitely D. Ruins. Self-explanatory. Darude. Upper B. He was a pretty good Pav player when he played. Dest. Should I put Dest at S because of his hyperdash skills?
Yes, Dest is fucking a maniac
A-tier
at
features.
hyperdash.
Introverted Fire. Probably F tier from what I've seen in the matchmaking chats. Rice. Easy high A. Was very good at contractors. Kiliar. Kind of mid. Low mid, I'm gonna be honest. He was not that good at Pav. Fenris. Good sniper, but that's about it. Most contractors players kind of just get stuck at a certain skill ceiling. Gospel's easy high A. He wasn't as good as like Kija and Mad Dog and Rainbow, but he was still really good and he adapted to Veil very well. Ondog, lower B. Definitely had a pretty great performance against Acer though. We don't talk about that person. Crystal Daniel sucked, but at least he gave us free wins in the REL. Vicarious, good with the FAMAS during his peak days, but fell off as Pavlov got better. Players got better. Log is a decent Veil player, definitely upper D. Blade, I'd say lower B from Blade, from VGG. Hersley, D, definitely upper D from the clips I saw of him. I'm sorry, Hersley. I know I said I was gonna put you in C, but I was just hyping you up a bit. Katabra, probably lower C. It's a decent player to go against. Shadowhawk, I'm gonna put him in S so he doesn't dox me. I'm scared of that man. I mean, and S for good reason. Insane at contractors and probably alongside me, one of the most mechanically genius players for their game. Like he figured out he has so much information about contractors and not just that, other games as well. It's unbelievable. He's just built different. Have you rated Jadao or any PavEU players? Yeah, I rated a few of the PavEU players. Shisui wasn't as good as like Icon and Diligent, but he was definitely really good, so I'll put him upper B for his time. Sidechain, kind of mid, not too bad though. He can at least hit my shot. Hit his shots. Third, I'll put him right next to Rice and Gordo. Definitely a great contractors player and a great captain. Pan, upper A easily. Wait, did I put Pan up here twice? I think I put Pan up here twice. Yeah, I did put him up here twice. Okay. Oh, I don't have the add row below. Sorry about that. Gotta fix that real quick. Completely forgot about that. Okay, Heart Killer. Really mid. Fisher, not as mid, but he's still pretty bad at contractors. And then Zeus, probably upper B. He was good at contractors, but still, we do not like him. And I almost forgot. Where is it? Pavlov. Current skill level Kodiak. Easily S tier. Let me switch this around a bit. I don't know if I should put... I'd put Vision above Tech. I think that looks a bit better. Oh no, TBG's here. He's just in subhuman where he belongs. Alright, that's it for the current ones. Now the people who have DM'd me their profile pictures, I will get to you guys. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, but let me scroll this out so you can get a nice look at the majority of the list. Alright, give me 30 seconds, we'll be right back. Alrighty. Alright. I'm gonna give you guys one chance to make sure you didn't send me anything bad in the DMs. Because I will be checking the DMs live, so please, if you sent me anything stupid, don't just delete it. Just delete it. So we're just gonna delete that. Get over to this. Alrighty. So that's a lot of DMs. Start with you. God damn! So we're hard as a brick right now. I don't really know who you are though, and you didn't send me any clips, so I'm sorry. Thank you, Blue, for the DM. Weakless, I already added you. Lumi, I said not to put anything stupid in the DMs! Colin, yes, you were added. Oh yeah, where did I say I would put?
3-minute delay, so unfortunately I wasn't able to fix that as fast and stuck with that. But Tire Tom,
oh, yeah, no, I already watched these clips. You can safely go into D tier. I remember I wanted to put you there. Lower D. Okay, so that's a lot of DMs. So this profile picture goes so hard. This actually goes so hard. Dude, out in the school track field with a hammer at night, that's actually insane. Clev. I would have put these profile pictures, but if I somehow, if the stream gets copyright again, I will. Heritage. Yeah, I already put you in Heritage. Cool cat. Finally, the first actual clip that we can rate.
Oh.
Alright.
Good for us. Bye, last year.
Dunked on by Tryhard though. Alright, we're gonna do this Jinxie style. Got some good movement going on here. W wall bang. W wall bang. Not the best clip. That other one gets better. Must be playing on C. Good aim with the pistol. Get aim with the pistol.
Watch the wall. They're gonna swing.
Taking those peaks quite well.
shut up, Cos.
Alright, I'll put you in lower B. I like those clips. That first clip though, that was quite impressive. One opportunity to making a tier list. In case y'all didn't know, I am gonna be doing a, I'm gonna release one video every single week until February 23rd, which is when I'm quitting. So, I think every Sunday I'll have a new video out. So just, if you care, you can always check. Not really like I need clout or anything. I don't even have advertisements on my channel. Also, I don't really know how good you are at Cook Grenades, so I'm sorry I can't read you. Texels, you're in there. You are in there. You're in there. Good PFP though. I'll do that later. You're in there. I'm gonna need some clips because I don't know how good you are. So, T, you gonna explain why there was 4 other DMs, but there's only one right here? Surely you didn't send anything incriminating. Yeah, Clouded, I already rated you. I know how you play, Clouded. Come on, you don't gotta send me clips. Okay. Taquito, can we drag Chuma in the VC? Taquito, are you alive? Hello, Taquito?
Hello? Yeah, see in
chat?
Yeah, don't do that.
Not do that.
Yeah, I can drag him if he
Yeah, I
is he in the server?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't bust on my PFP, please. I will try not to. Ace. Ace, you're gonna go in subhuman if you... I do not like you. Don't put me with Claudia. It's crazy. Rise, you are not going in S, bro. I'm not glazing you that hard. Alright, Taquito, already ready to buy.
I got a sense for a mosh pit, likes on the gram, make a bitch think she poppin'. And I keep a cock for a dick, bitch. Beat around the bush, I keep a mop for a missy dick. Ay, on soul searching with the demons, murder in July, my mama made me mind my business.
Probably really loud for the people watching, I'm sorry.
It's smoke.
I want to see the one taps there. Yep. Craig. Shadowhawk. Yes. Macios. Yeah, I completely forgot to rate you, Macios. It's completely my bad. I could have sworn I had you on the list last time. I guess your profile picture might have just disappeared. I do remember putting you on a lower A last time. 38 and 18 against... Ooh. Narrow 43 and 11. Jesus. Ignore the...
Oh!
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 That's not much of a skill flex, but that's...
No.
It's a pretty good clip. Luke DV. Righty. Okay, I'm actually blind.
Here, yeah, look at my DM.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love trolling Detonator so much. Rome. Oh, I remember playing it against Rome. He was definitely C tier. Or D. Upper, I'll put him upper D tier. For a contractors player, he was pretty impressive. Hit a few good shots on me from the few times I played with him. Colin, I already added you. I'm not watching that clip. Eagle, yes, I completely forgot to add you, Eagle. You're literally the guy who made this possible. even though you aren't really that good at the game, still, you do get to be added to the list, so have your fun. Nadix, kind of washed right now. At least he knows it. Bro, Slay, 25 and 8. 21 and 11. My guy. Where is it? Let me show you something real quick, Slay. Look. 30, 33, 30, 33, 30, 33. Multiple 30s, 37, 35, 42. Multiple other 30s. You're not him, bro. You're not him. No. Slay trying to move up to A tier, bro.
Slay's dog shit, don't do that.
And of course, Rise has to do exactly what I tell people not to. Yep. Love you, Rise. I'm watching this later. It's cool. Alright. I'm watching. I should be top 10 players. Thank you, Faye. I have no idea who you are, but I agree. Templar Knight on Oculus. Probably one of the more goated players. Easily one of the best coordinated Shaq players out there. Will put him on lower A tier. And thank you for sending me this picture of a guy getting his head split in half on Pavlov. Appreciate it. King B. You're definitely upper F tier. I've played with you in pubs. If you're losing to pub players, you're not that great. I hate to break it to you. Hold up. Oh no, I already saw this clip, yeah. This is the one tap a guy over bunker. That's not that hard to do though. Yeah, Luke, you sent like a million clips. Give me a second. I gotta see these. Polly. Since you are a part of the server I promised to do things for, yes, here you go. Get me happy. We'll give you an F tier though, even though you're a pub player, so don't expect much. I will watch. I will watch. Yeah. Oh, this is the one where you ace Old Wicked. Cracked. Is that Shadow? There's no shot that's Shadow. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright. Luke, you're last.
Bro, I'm just sitting on the... There's two of them up there.
Oh yeah, why'd you in Vincent, like, under cheaters? He was so good.
Oh, no. I put him in unidentified because I forgot who he was. If you look in B tier,
oh, he's like...
look, there's a guy with the same profile picture. This guy's MF
Nah,
Dome.
see, top C tier.
Yeah.
Top C tier.
I completely forgot, I thought he was a duplicate, but then I forgot there was another guy. They had the same profile picture.
Brink, he's really good. He's a Dream Team player.
Oh, I didn't add Brink to the list.
No, yeah, it's the unidentified one.
Oh.
The blue one.
The blue one? This one?
Yep.
That's who it was. Where should I put him? B?
Next to Boris, maybe.
Next to Boris? Where is he? A tier?
A tier, middle.
Blind.
Right in middle, next to Tarmac.
Oh. Next to Tarmac.
Down, you
Oh,
ape.
Right. I'm so blind, how do I not find that? Okay. Let me watch these clips real quick. Then I have to read Odd's DM, which I don't want to do because I hate Odd.
Oh my god,
likes
I'm
Odd.
dead.
Good aim. Okay, never mind. Nope. Who are you again? Luke DV? How do you whiff like that? He's standing in front of you planting the bomb. I don't need to watch anything else, bro. F tier. Out of my lobby. Oh, Shadow's brother, yeah, makes sense. I really want to send this guy a GIF, but I remember what happened last time I tried to send a GIF. You know what? We'll just do that. Friendly fire. I'd put you at F tier. Maybe D tier, actually. You did kill me a couple of times when I've played pubs with you. Appreciate it. Sorry, brother. I'm too based. Okay, so I think that's gonna be everybody, so I could actually... What's my name on contractors? It's just Tochi. Or Kodiak. It literally says AKA Kodiak in it. So that's... I think this is about 490 VR players. I didn't exactly get to 500. Here, let me do this.
Like, you miss out every single EU player in Pavlov ever.
That's because I didn't know most of their skill levels. I tried to add as many as I could. That's why I got like Vincent and most of Royalty in there. But most of them I just had no idea who. 482 profile pictures so far.
I mean,
Oh, are you gonna wallbang through here? I've never seen anyone hit this wallbang before.
I want to kill.
No shot, you headshot him.
Wait, let boss do it. Let boss.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. That. I mean, that's not gonna rank you any higher, but that's crazy. Someone was that lucky. Thank you, T. Don't put this in the vid. Kind of a stream, so I hate to break it to you. Should do a clip of the week. You get admin to approve. You could get a bunch of cool clips and stuff. Yeah. I was thinking of doing something like that. The thing is, I already have everything planned out. So. Okay, I don't care. So, if anybody cares, this is what's going to be going on in the next month before I leave, because I hate this community. Not really, I love you all, but there's like nothing good to do. Move death down. For real. 1 in 13! Oh. He has me blocked.
I had you blocked, that's so funny.
I don't know who this is, but you know. Yeah, I know. Still F tier. Tell Taquito to rate me. Taquito, who's this person and what would you rate them? Apparently they want you to rate them.
What's her name?
Solo DXY. They play for Aspect.
I've never heard of them.
Oh.
Which, I mean, is insane much because I don't play Breaches anymore.
Send a T? Got something you trying to tell me? Wow. Alright, I'm gonna wait like 5 more minutes and then I'm gonna download this list for everybody to distribute wherever they want. I'm also gonna save the stream immediately because, yeah, last one's got destroyed.
Put me above Vision, my aim's better.
What?
Put me above Vision, my aim's better.
Yeah, but his game sense is better.
Who cares?
So much better. He's still better. I hate to bring it to you. I'm also better. You know what? A little bit of a self-glaze, but I will put myself above Vision.
Nah, you can't do that. Vision's better.
No, you don't know how, like, back when you see me play, I probably was way worse than Vision, but I think after playing a bunch of contractors, like every other game, I think I'm better than Vision now.
Like, you never actually played Vision when he properly played.
Oh no, I've seen how he played. You don't think I've
never
reviewed his
played him.
VODs 1,000 times? I know how good he is, and I know like where my skill is too. The thing is, he was like his aim, he would just snap onto people and just recoil control perfectly, even without knowing their spray patterns. After playing Contractors, I got to the point where I could do that, but even faster, and spray transfer to people way faster.
Maybe put Tech 9 above Vision as well. And above you. Because he's got so much more earnings as well.
Actually, that's probably true. I'll probably put Tech 9 above myself as well.
Yeah.
Just us three and Pav. And then Neuro obviously at the top. Maybe Tech could be above Achilles, but I still think Achilles is better than Tech.
He's good.
Let me look at my old list.
Also, Matt needs to be an S+. I can't lie.
If I put him in S+, I have to put Chillstep in there too.
Not really, because Matt H was a better IGL.
Oh, he was a... Oh yeah, I forgot Matt
His
was
brain,
such a smart IGL.
His aim was better as well. He was best. He beat Chillstep in a 1v1. I'm pretty sure. He was just a better player.
But then we'd have 5 Pavlov players.
And no, and Matt was good at Veil.
Oh yeah, he was good at Veil too. Chillstep was also really good at Veil as well. He dropped like
was,
22
but not as good
stride.
as Matt.
Alright. I will keep, like... I'll put Matt in S, and then keep Chillstep, like, the successor to S. So... I don't think, like, Chillstep was so good, but, like, it was because everyone else was bad. I don't think he got, like, good enough to the point where he could be in S+. But he was, like, barely there. Just barely. Alright. 2 or so more minutes and I'll just download this, get this over with. Probably I could do an after party of some sort, or maybe just stream some other game, but I don't really know what I could do. I don't think people want to go like play VR chat or something.
You should buy Power Worlds.
Power Worlds. No. I'm not buying Power Worlds. I'm not really gonna buy any flat screen game ever. Vico could be S+ just off of Hyper Dash.
Oh yeah, where'd you put Beanstalk?
The thing is, I like all the players up here. I know were like I knew their skill levels like quite well. Tech is the only one who I really didn't know who's up here, so I wouldn't know about putting Rico up here. I do know.
Rico was in a similar situation. He was really good because everyone else was really bad, but then people got really good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I didn't want to put Matt up here. Same with Chillstep, because they were good because everyone else was bad. But when everyone was good, that's why Jills or Vision, Chuma, and Neuro were are up here. Because everyone else was good when they were playing. You're better than Dark Moon. Well, T, this isn't like the ordered tier of it. Like everybody from I said earlier, everyone from like about Deuce over here are S+, and everyone below is about S-. And then Chillstep's like S++. I mean, yeah, I guess I could organize it quite a bit. If I am gonna organize, I guess I'll put Rico up here with the other people who could be S+, but just like barely don't make it. Yeah, I think you 5 right here are like really close to being an S+, but just barely don't fit it.
But like, not T, because he kind of sucks.
For real.
Like hard style.
Make another category then. We have enough categories already. I don't want to clutter it. Alright, these are just general assumptions anyways. You shouldn't be arguing over placements. Everything's just definitely general. VR chat stream would go hard. Counted. Put me in B tier because you watch all my YouTube videos. Chat. Unfortunately, you can't bribe me like that. do I have all the PFPs in here? I do. So let me delete pans. Or the duplicate of pan if I can find that. And then I can actually go port this. Whichever one of pan I find first. This is slow.
Onion does not deserve to be in D tier. Neither does fuck, I forgot his name.
Were they better?
Yeah,
or
he was
worse?
good. Nah, he was one of the best players in old Pavlov.
Oh, old Pav. So maybe lower B.
B. Yeah, lower B.
Alright. Who else? Because I may have
Yeah,
incorrectly
Wonderland player. The
ranked some
Wonderland
of-
player.
The what?
Wonderland player. The go down next to Limit Break. I can't remember his name.
Next to limit break.
Left. Yeah, left. Yeah, that one.
Assassin?
Like, yeah. He's upper B.
Upper B? Alright. Well, I played, because when I played with him in matchmaking, he was like really washed, so I kind of rated him off that.
He was very good. He was very good.
Let me see if all the A tier players are about equal skill. Yeah, I think all these guys are like equal skill to each other.
I think Icon should be S, because he's
S?
insane. Yeah.
But it was at Shaq when everyone else was bad. He kind of got washed at Shaq.
But like his aim was like far better than mine or yours and Shaq.
The thing is, he free-handed and he like kind of knew Shaq. Like, nowadays our aim is definitely better than his because there's like more stable FPS and the recoil's like PC now. I'll do what I did with Chill Step and put him like right below it, so he's close up to S tier.
Right.
Let me see if there's anyone B tier I should make like graduating to A, but not exactly A. Nah, I think there's too many people here. I think the only ones I can do that with are like A, S, and S+. Juma, you're a silly Billy according to T. S- and A+, A-. Too bad. Okay. Oh right, I was gonna go download it after I deleted Pan's other profile picture, which I can't find.
Oh, Cardboard is top of A as well.
Cardboard, A+? Yeah, I heard he had really good aim from vision, but I just didn't really know how good.
His pistol rounds are insane.
Oh yeah, wasn't he was a stock player, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
but
pretty sure
him
Vision
with the
told me he was
Glock
a
was
stock player.
he was goated.
Here we go. Got that over with.
Well, Rig in F.
I put Rig, yeah, I was gonna put Rig like a tier higher, but then I remembered how much I hate him, so I just threw him down at like F. Or did I put him in D? No, I put him in F. He's so annoying to play with. Like, I actually can't stand him. Chip top of A? Where'd I put Chip? Oh yeah, fair enough. I'll put Chip at top of A. Hisoka, do you think Hisoka being lower A and Night Eyes being lower A is accurate?
Yeah, the Hisoka and Night Eyes are really good.
Yeah, because Hisoka I didn't play with him too much, so I didn't know.
Nah, he's
Night
good.
Eyes at lower A is definitely fine though.
Nah, Night Eyes upper A.
Night Eyes upper A? Yeah,
like
he was
just
yeah,
below
he was
Mike.
a lot, he was a
No,
lot
no, no.
better.
Yeah.
Definitely shouldn't have put him there. What about some of the thinking guys like Chewy? Where should I put him? I know he was good.
Same players, same players.
Yeah. What about Crackwood?
Maybe
Should I put Crackwood
Rocket.
in A or keep in B?
No, swap Rocket and Crackwood.
Rocket? Where's Rocket at?
Like middle, left B. Middle and left B. Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. Sam. Was Sam really that good? Like B tier?
Sam is good, yeah. Sam is good.
Oh.
T-Man deserves to go up to A.
T-Man A. Alright, yeah.
That's not
his
T-Man.
aim's really good.
That's not T-Man.
Oh no, that's D-Daddy. Which one? That's T-Man.
Yeah.
What about Orpello? Was he A or B?
B.
B. Alright, I want to make sure I get all the old What about King Prince? Did you ever play against him?
He is not B.
Lower?
He was like C. He was like C.
Alright. Yeah, I know he was
maybe
on
lower, maybe D.
Mike and A. I mean, Mike has really good freehand. He's definitely lower A. Mike never executed his aim in any of the games I've seen him play. Like, I've never seen him, like, he has the potential to get to the top of a game, but he just can't. He just never ends up doing that. O for show and B. X and B. Cameron and B. I think all these guys are definitely B tier. Mara.
Prince is dog shit, I can't lie. Where'd you put Slay actually?
Slay, I'm pretty sure Slay's lower B. He's some
middle low B. Middle, maybe middle high B. Maybe not. You smoke a little bit more weed before you get A.
Oh no, Slay is not going in A, bro.
I know, yeah.
But he gotta drop some 30s first. Like, if you haven't dropped at least 130, you're not getting into A.
Ofa. Where'd you put O for show?
Oh, O for show? O for show is in a upper B, I think. He just has a different profile picture.
No, he's good, yeah. Upper B sounds good. Plastic. What's his name? BLT, I think his name is, or AL. I can't remember. Fucking on the cross, the orange.
Yeah, go lower B.
C tier.
Dude, really flaming his team. I put Naoko higher B. Is he in higher B? I put him higher B because of his mechanical skill. Solely off of just that. But he'd be lower B if he was just kind of a normal player. Let's see, any other Pav players that I... Did you ever play with Disratori, Chuma?
Disratori,
the guy who owns
yeah.
Ariel?
Yeah, I did.
Do you think C's fine for him?
Yeah, maybe low C.
Lower
vintage, not vintage, just Jesus. He's good, he's like either top B or A.
Top B or A? Did I put him? I didn't put him in C, did I?
Nah, he's in, yeah, he did, you put him in C. He's like next to the juice box. Above Bordeaux.
Above
on the right,
Bordeaux.
on the right, on the right.
On the right? I hear
Above.
you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put him. I don't know, why did I put him in C? He was a good player. I was smoking something on a couple of these. D tier is fairly bad. Dawn definitely deserves to be there. I don't know how he still sucks.
Winner's definitely B.
I'd say upper C. Winner was not that good. He'd always bottom frag whenever he played. Prodigy upper S. Did I put him in lower? Okay, Gordo needs to be upper S. Where did I put Prodigy? Yeah, Prodigy upper S. I'm lower S. Toxic also probably upper S. Japham lower S. Bean lower S. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, Lumi's yapping. Love it. Alrighty. No more debates, I'm gonna just get this done with.
Okay. Goodbye.
Player tier list. Updated. So move your tier list. Oh my, yeah, that's a lot bigger than the last one. Alrighty, well, I appreciate all the people that watched. I know our viewers dwindled down a bit, but we hit 60 peak viewers. That was 60 people. Yeah, no problem, T. There you go. 60 people at the peak. That's just quite insane, if I'm gonna be honest. I guess I don't have much else to really say. I guess I'll leave this up for a bit in case any of you guys are interested in this. Yeah, I'll make it available for public use. I'll go ahead and do that right now. So I have all the profile pictures in. send this to Lumi real quick. Oh, I have to reset it first. Righty. None of you saw that. So, post that in here. Righty. I don't know why it's League of Legends, but okay. And there we go. I think that should be it. I don't know why it's League of Legends. Should do teams. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. We're doing the February 3rd. That's a lot bigger than it should be. February 3rd. I will have that January 27th. New video, so that's about in 5 days. February 10th. Good old Kodiak Slander. Always wanted to do that on myself. February 17th. Ultimate Aim tutorial. A lot of you could use that. And then February 23rd. That'll be it. Well. Should I play VR or should I not? Should I just end the stream right here? I think I'll just end the stream right here. I would have liked to do a little bit of contractors, maybe something else, but I guess doing something good for the community always helps. Couldn't hurt too bad. Wish I could do some more of these events though, but anyways.